Good morning, everyone, and happy Independence Day, Los Gatos. My name is Rob Moore, and I'm honored to serve as your mayor. Welcome to the town of Los Gatos' 4th of July Symphony in the Park celebration. And to everyone visiting our community, welcome to Los Gatos. Today is a truly special day. We are not only celebrating the 4th of July, but also the 250th birthday of the United States and California's 175th. In thousands of towns across the country, people are doing exactly this, coming together to celebrate 2.5 centuries of the bold idea of American democracy. Before we get going, I want to make a few announcements and a few important acknowledgments. First, the Billy Jones Train, Carousel, Snack Shack, and Barbecue, along with food trucks, beer and wine garden provided by the Kiwanis Club, and inflatable activities will remain open until 1 p.m. today. We also have chairs and blankets for you by the Beard and Wine Garden that you're welcome to use while you're here with us. I first want to recognize Los Gatos' Vice Mayor, Maria Risto. And I want to give a massive thank you to the many community groups who make this day possible. Thank you to the Los Gatos Veterans Memorial and Support Foundation, Boy Scout Troop 2, who you'll be seeing shortly, the Billy Jones Wildcat Railroad, the Daughters of the American Revolution, the Kiwanis Club of Los Gatos, the Rotary Club of Los Gatos, and the Disaster Aid Response Team. Thank you as well to our town commissions, including the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Commission, who are hosting a handwriting of the Constitution activity at their table. Our Complete Streets and Transportation Commission, who are hosting our bike valet near the parking lot, and our Community Health and Senior Services Commission, who you can find at their table. And of course, thank you to the Los Gatos Wind Symphony, to the San Jose Wind Symphony, though you're always welcome in Los Gatos, who are performing for their 33rd year in a row in our town. My final thank you is to the Los Gatos town staff, including Monica Wren and Jessica Ertrell, the fantastic Los Gatos Monte Sereno Police Department, and our dedicated Parks and Public Works employees who are working this weekend so the rest of us can celebrate. So, in about an hour, we're going to be doing something Los Gatos has not done for more than 3 decades. We're going to be ringing our town's long-lost Liberty Bell, which is to my left right here. The bell has been quiet for a long time, and today it rings again. I think that matters more this year than most because it weaves together our past and our future so beautifully. Our history is here in that bell. In the many years past of Los Gatos coming together to celebrate this town and this nation. And thanks to passion for this local history, this bell has been rediscovered, which you'll hear about in a little while. Our future is in the scouts raising the flag today, in the kids about to ride in the bike parade, and in the hands, young and old, that will sit together and write out our Constitution word by word. 250 years ago today, a brave group of patriots decided they were done being ruled by a tyrannical government that they had no voice in. So they chose something radical. A system where power would come from the people through free and fair elections. Anniversaries like this are a good time to reflect, not just on who we've been, but on who we are becoming. I am an optimist about America. For most of our history, that was a fairly normal thing to be. But lately, that optimism can feel harder to come by. Yet I remain positive about our collective future because I don't think patriotism means pretending our nation is without flaws. Rather, patriotism means caring enough about our country to do the hard work required to make sure it lives up to its noble promises. President Abraham Lincoln once stood on a battlefield and reminded a divided country what it meant, what it was fighting to preserve. A government of the people, by the people, for the people. We are not on a battlefield today. Today, we are in a peaceful park with kids running around and lovely music about to play. And that's the point. That is what our ancestors, our veterans, fought so hard to protect. Every beautiful morning in Los Gatos like this one is proof that the constant struggle to preserve our freedoms is well worth it. Independence Day isn't just about the past. It's about whether we still believe what our founders believed, that ordinary people can govern themselves well, and that democracy is better than any of its alternatives. I believe that. I see it every time I get to stand in a park like this with all of you. The people who signed the Declaration of Independence were building something new. And from the beginning, the story of this country has been a story of people arriving to help build it. We are, and always have been, a nation of immigrants. It's beautiful that on a day called Independence Day, we have come together to enjoy each other's company and our shared community. While we celebrate our country's independence and consider the weight of this moment, we see that we are actually quite dependent on one another. We rely on our friends, family, and neighbors for support, company, and even. I am grateful for all of the ways Los Gatos residents support and depend on each other, and I sincerely look forward to continuing to shape our future together. Next time we ring this bell, hopefully less than 30 years from now, my wish is that we are all even more connected, proud, and hopeful than we are today. So, as we celebrate, let's remember what it took to get here. And let's think about every scout, every kid in the bike parade, every young person here today, and remember that our job isn't finished. It's theirs to carry forward and ours to prepare them for it. Happy birthday, America, and happy 4th of July, Los Gatos. Thank you. So as we continue this morning's program, I want to take a moment to recognize someone who has spent over a decade, making sure this town never forgets what it's all about. I now have the honor of welcoming Major General Kent Hillhouse on behalf of the Veterans Memorial and Support Foundation to say a few words as we honor our veterans. General Hillhouse has served as the president of the foundation for 12 years, and he originally signed up for 2. Under his leadership, this community built the Flame of Liberty Memorial, a place where families can gather, remember, and heal, and where the sacrifice of the men and women who serve this country is honored every day. General Hillhouse, on behalf of the entire Los Gatos community, thank you for your 12 years of service to the foundation and for a lifetime of service to this country before it. I also want to briefly welcome Charles Chad Richards, who is stepping into the role of president today. Chad is also a well-respected veteran himself and brings decades of experience working with nonprofits to this next chapter for the foundation's work. Chad, welcome, and we look forward to your leadership. So please now join me in welcoming Major General Kent Hillhouse. Thank you.
Thank you very much. For those of you who have not been to the memorial, it's located Main Street, right downtown, across from the police station, our museum, and also the library. So please, on your way home today, if you haven't seen it, drop on by. It's a great place. A world-class artist put it together for us, Frank Morris, and he's the guy who does presidential portraits, gold coin, Indian code talkers and those types of things. So he's a well-known artist, and he did a great job on our Flame of Liberty, which is based on the Statue of Liberty flame. This time, I will be stepping into an advisory capacity in the memorial, but I'm going to introduce the new president now, which was just mentioned, Chad Richards. Now, Chad was introduced to the military when he was drafted back in the 60s. Went through infantry training at Fort Ord, and then was deployed to Vietnam in the 11th Armored Cavalry Regiment. So he knows and understands what it means to be a veteran. Also, he is no stranger to Los Gatos. He actually started the fundraising program for our memorial going in, which is now basically paid for, and our money is spent on veterans now, yellow ribbon type projects. So he also was a part of the Los Gatos Library being built. He was the fundraiser for that, and also Los Gatos High School swimming pool. So he's worked with 501(c)(3)s for many, many years, and we expect that he will be taking our foundation to a new level. So welcome to Chad. Thank you very much for taking over my job, and I know you're going to do a much better job than I'm doing. Thank you.
Thank you, General Hillhouse. My roots are right here in Santa Clara Valley. My father was born in San Jose, Willow Glen. My mother and father met at San Jose High School in 1936. I have loved the town of Los Gatos and the various volunteers and leadership that I've had an opportunity to work with. My heart is close to the Veterans Memorial and Support Foundation. We visited the memorial just before we came over here this morning, and it touches me every time. And I am grateful to be asked to serve in any capacity and promise you a bright and promising future for the memorial, for the Veterans Support and Memorial Foundation, and our services to veterans and their families. Thank you. Happy Independence Day.
Thank you very, very much to our Veterans Memorial and Support Foundation. So every year, this town's 4th of July ceremony starts exactly the way it should, with young people leading us. Troop 2 has been raising our colors here in Los Gatos for 14 years, rain or shine, and they take that responsibly seriously every single time. The Scouts show up early, practice, and carry themselves with the kind of pride and discipline that should make us all proud. It is now my pleasure to introduce Los Gatos Scout Troop 2 for the presentation of colors and the Pledge of Allegiance. Following the Pledge of Allegiance, please remain standing as the San Jose Wind Symphony plays our national anthem. Welcome, Troop 2.
All right, can I have the audience please rise? Color guard, attention. Color guard, advance. Color guard, halt. Color guard, prepare to present the colors. Present the colors. Color guard, prepare to raise the colors. Raise the colors. Color guard, secure the halyard. Audience, please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Right hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. 2. Audience at ease. Color guard, reform rank. About face. Color guard dismissed. Thank you.